What's up, my people? You are watching another episode of Mental Telepathy's Arena, and I am your host and lyrical genius, Black Titanium. This is an arena where we focus on the movement of the destitute, our black youth, under the circumstances that definitely can be considered a state of emergency for black youth are on the brink of becoming extinct. Now, even though I know that this is not going to happen because of the simple fact that we come from the cradle of civilization. We civilized the world. But that's a whole nother video. A history lesson that our youth have to learn. So my question to you today is, are you really educating your youth? Because when I got up this morning, I seen all these black chicks, all of these people, they leading their kids off into the school building. They leading their kids off into the school building. Doing the same thing they do every day, man. Because they want to get to that plantation. They don't care nothing about their kids being, the school having a systematic school to prison pipeline. They don't care nothing about that. This is why when I listen to people like Dr. Umar Johnson, I actually feel sorry for that brother and brothers like that. Because it's only the militant would know how frustrating it is to try to resurrect and save a people who are the very same people are fighting for their enemies and don't want their own children to be saved. They don't want their children to be saved. You got a bunch of these niggas out here. And I'm not about to jump on their side. I don't care if Dr. Umar Johnson is a con artist. He's taking all your money. I don't care about none of that. I'm talking about his concept. His information, his knowledge that he's trying to give to you. And these niggas is like watching a person cast pearls among swine. That's what it is. A case of people who are casting pearls among swine. Some people are just not made to give knowledge to. Serious. But all of our youth deserve to learn. So back to the essence of my question. Are you educating your children today? With great black thinkers? I'm not talking about academics. Because that's all you niggas think about. Oh, my child is getting a straight A's. That's because she's in kindergarten or first grade, or he's in kindergarten, first grade. That's how it all starts. Oh, your child is so special. He's getting straight A's or she's getting straight A's. Yeah, it all starts like that. Until they get to high school. Until they get to junior high school, where the problems get real. But like I was saying, I've listened to people like Dr. Umar Johnson and talk till he's blue in the face. And then when I look down in the comment section, you know what I see? A bunch of white people and house niggas, Uncle Julio's making all type of comments about this dude, saying, yo, this dude is a con artist, he's a fake, da-da-da-da. But what the black people ain't talking about is that who else do you have to look up to? I've listened to this dude. It ain't that like I'm related to him, like I know him. No, I've listened to him. He's a doctor, a certified clinical psychologist, a clinical child psychologist, and I've listened to him. And I know logic, common sense, and intelligence when I hear it. Okay? Now, as far as money, I've never given the brother a dime. And I'm not about to. I'm sorry to tell you that. Because I've tried to reach out and I'm under certain circumstances and just got ignored. So why would I send anything? But my thing is, the brother is spreading knowledge that's going to save your children. That's going to at least give your child a 50 to 60% chance of survival. Because right now, you niggas are dropping your children off right into the hands of their enemies, and they got a systematic school to prison pipeline. That means a lot of all you niggas that out there that think that your child is special because they getting straight A's in first grade and second grade and third grade. You think that your child has a bright future, and you walk by and you laugh at all these niggas in the streets that's doing bad and suffering. When you look at those dudes and you stand up there, you laughing at people like me with the white man. This is your child's future, man. Real talk. You looking at your child's future. Because as long as you reject true knowledge of self, your child don't have a chance at all. So are you educating your child today with great black educators like Dr. Naeem Akbar, Dr. Sheikh Anna Diop, Dr. Ben Jakahanan, Dr. Umar Johnson, Dr. Ivan Van Sertima, and many more great black educators that we have, man, that all of our people have rejected? And you wonder why we're in the dire straight situation that we're in? It's because when the people hate themselves, they will reach out to every other culture to try to be accepted on the social status, to the point where they'll mess over their own people, man. Real talk. Whenever I'm walking down the street, when I look at the black woman, you know what she does? She look at me and she smirks, she laughs at a nigga and all of that. Because it's like this. This is the ironic part. Now all of us are living in poverty, right? So some of us are living below poverty level, and some of us are living poverty level. All these chicks out here that got the jobs, they in poverty, but they don't think they are. Because what they do, they go spend all their money. This is why the white man give the black woman all the jobs in the housing, and the Puerto Rican chicks all the jobs in the low subsidiary housing. Most of these chicks is Section 8 queen. But anyway, the reason why he gives it to them is because he know what they gonna do. They gonna go right to the store. They gonna buy up a bunch of big screen TVs and all type of dumb shit. Their house is gonna be plushed out. They gonna drive by you with nice cars, but all that shit is the ball and chain around their ankles. They creating the very ball and chain that's around their ankles. But if you look in their bank accounts, a bunch of these chicks ain't got $100 in that shit. This is why the white man sit back laughing at them like, look at these retarded ass niggas. But anyway, back to the essence of the conversation. Are you educating your children? Do you care about your child enough to give them knowledge of self? I'm not talking about academic knowledge, because as far as academics go, we should be steamrolling niggas. We created academics. Great black thinkers like Imhotep, who basically created mathematics and and basically everything else, medicine and all of that. great black thinkers like Aesop, Osiris, and Isis. This is where they got the story of white Jesus and the Mother Mary from. Yeah, Osiris and Isis. But that's a whole new video, because that's a deeper historical lesson. Because a lot of these niggas, you can't give that type of knowledge to, because like I said, a lot of these niggas, when you give them knowledge, they turn it into evil, because that's what we living in, the day of the false prophet. A lot of these niggas just attention seekers. Because what the white man does, he tells, no, they got unspoken rules, man. Just ignore these niggas, because long as they live in their world and they got their heaven on earth, they don't have to pay attention to nobody else. And the crazy part about it is that we don't have to pay attention to them. But no, black people were so busy talking about equality and trying to integrate, is that they forget about their own people, man. Because like I said, when the people hate themselves, they will reach out to every other culture to be accepted on a social status, to the point where they'll mess over their own people. So this is why you walk down the street, you see all these house niggas, they'll be trying to spy on a Muslim, or they'll be trying to spy on the next nigga, or they start snitching on each other. Black people have a long history of standing in the line 1,000 miles long, eager to sell each other out. These niggas are eager to be rats and snitches, and then they got the nerve to sit up and complain about when the white man starts shooting them in their face or shooting their children. Yeah. Yeah, these niggas will stand up and try to protest, and they want to march and sing old Negro spirituals and shit. I'm like, come on. And the white man just sit back laughing. Yo, let them get that shit out their system. Let them get all that out of their system, man. Let them get it out their system. And then once you get it out your system, they just run and kill another black kid. Yeah. Because they know that you niggas ain't going to do nothing but sing old Negro spirituals. You seen when them white people went to Washington the other day to protest that gun rights laws, they went with their guns. Nigga, they went with choppers and all that. Because when they stand up, nigga, they stand up for what's right, what's theirs. They know what's about to happen. They know that the government gonna send the military kicking down their doors. They know this is about to happen. It's a bunch of these niggas that sleepwalking out here that don't know what's happening. As long as you give these niggas a basketball and a TV and the plantation, they happy. These niggas are happy to have some crumbs. You could crumb these niggas to death all day, and they'll be satisfied, man. Especially these immigrant niggas that come over here. They was making $5 an hour or $5 a day over in their country. So them niggas are happy to come over here and make $15 an hour now. Then nigga, they could be some yes master ass niggas now, right now. They was living off $5 a day over in Africa and over in other countries. So when they come over here, nigga, you give them $15 an hour, these niggas ain't gonna say nothing. Real talk. They ain't gonna stand up for nothing. And that's how they got these niggas. That's how the white man do these niggas. They'll draw you into the situation, to the death trap, and purchase your conscience. Give you a few crumbs, because they know that black people, they don't want nothing but a pat on the back and a few crumbs. Real talk. And as long as they know that as long as the black woman can be the breadwinner over the black man, she ain't satisfied with nothing. She's satisfied right there. As long as she can go home from the plantation and sit on the couch with her, and get fat off of GMOs and watch a bunch of half-hour TV shows like Lucifer and all this Love and Hip Hop, that's all they care about. They don't even care about their own kids, because like I said, when the people hate themselves, they will do anything. They will reach out to every other culture to be accepted on a social status, to the point where they'll mess over their own people. And a lot of these black dudes out here have helped the system destroy the black woman's minds. So when you get to these big cities like LA, Chicago, New York, nigga, you going basically niggas is the walking dead. Zombies. Who have been broken, man. Who have been broken. Spirits have been broken. Their wills have been broken. A lot of these Hollywood revolutionary ass niggas out here that they've been broken. Their wills have been broken. By the time they get 40, 50 years old, they turn these old niggas into snitches and all of that. Rat ass niggas. Yeah, because because their spirits have been broken and they don't feel like they can win no more. It's just like Dr. Umar Johnson said, when you walk around, you see all type of niggas depressed. You get up in the morning, get on public transportation, watch these niggas going to work. They look miserable. But they'll delusion themselves. I love my job. I love what I do. Yeah? You love being 50 years old working at McDonald's or some garbage job that they gave you because you're making $15 an hour now? Serious? But that's a whole nother story, man. What I'm talking about now is the question, are you educating your youth for real? Because like I said, we're moving into a whole different phase of life. Where life as you know it right now will no longer exist. Yeah, they're about to lay down martial law and everything out here. They setting the stage. That's what all these shootings are about. They setting the stage right now to get Congress to pass all type of legislations where they could lay down martial law, and they gonna tell niggas, you go work and your ass go straight home, man. The party is over. Real talk. That's how they gonna be telling me. That's what they gonna be doing, man. You can see it right now. So that's what he does. That's what the white man does. He grabs these niggas and he breaks their will, breaks their spirits to live, man. And then you got a lot of these niggas that they call themselves revolutionaries, that they call themselves being for the black people. Their little movements ain't nothing. Their wills have been broken so bad. Their spirits have been broken so bad that they turn into exploiters. They exploit their own people. They just become hustlers, niggas who want to get your money. Real talk. Niggas who just want your money now. They don't care if you learn nothing no more, man. Their spirits have been broken. They don't even believe that they can win against white supremacy no more. So they have given in. A lot of these people have given in for jobs. Just a regular job, man. Just give me a job, master. I'm good. I'll do anything you say. I'm serious, man. You want me to watch him? I'll watch him for you. I'll watch him for you. All these sellout ass African niggas. Yes, I will. I'll watch him for you. Don't worry. Because those who don't know information will always be at the mercy of those who do know. And like Malcolm X once said, he said, be careful of what type of media you listen to. Whether it be the news, social media, or just somebody whispering in your ear, because it could have you hating the oppressed and loving those who are doing the oppressing. So then that's why you got a lot of these niggas say, they'll tell a white master, you want me to watch him for you? I will watch him. I will stand by his room. I will follow him around. I will make sure. Yes, I will watch him. I got a whole group of people who will help me. Same thing with these gang niggas. They do the same thing, man. A bunch of these niggas work for the police. They tell them, yo, you want me to watch him? I'll watch him, man. You gonna hook me up with a job, right? You gonna put the good word in for that apartment? Oh yeah, don't worry about that. But just make sure we got a deal. You help me fuck over your people, and I'm going to help you fuck over your people. We got a deal? Yeah, I don't like that nigga anyway. We'll fuck that nigga up. I'm telling you, master. That nigga ain't nobody. Man, we the ones, man. Yeah. That's these bitch ass niggas out here, man. That's what they have reduced these niggas into. Because when you don't know where you come from, you'll never know where you going. Real talk. You'll never know which way you going. So that's what so a lot of these niggas, they throw blinders on their eyes. They throw blinders on their eyes. And they walk around sleepwalking all day. You know, they'll swear up and down. How you doing, my brother? Yeah, right after they snitch on you, they'll walk up to you. How you doing, my brother? Yo, and the white man standing there, they think they getting points from the white man. The white man standing there laughing at all of us. The joke is never on me. Every time you standing there with the cracker laughing at a nigga, he's laughing at all of us, man. He's especially laughing at you niggas. He's saying, I might not like this nigga, but I respect this nigga because he's sticking to his guns. But you niggas that claim that y'all gangsters and you niggas are revolutionaries and you niggas have already sold out to me, so I know who you niggas are. This is why when the white man and the white woman walk past me, they smirk in my face. They be like, come on, man, we got all your people in check, man. They've shown me that through Illuminati puppet shows that they've put on for me at least 500 times throughout my life, man. They grab these immigrant ass niggas and give them a baby, or grab one of these niggas and say, we'll walk by this nigga with your kid. Because they, like I said, intelligent black men, they don't want around their children. So they create the situation where you can't be around your kids. So what they do, they tell these niggas, yo, man, go over there with your kid. And that's how they try to humiliate you. So these niggas do everything the white man do. If you notice, they love them. They like Dr. Umar Johnson said, they have a sick, twisted love affair with their slave masters. Niggas who are trying to exterminate them. Yeah. Same thing with these immigrant niggas, man. All these niggas are sellouts, man, because they hold the leverage of deportation over their heads. So they got to turn into snitches and rat. They might tell you, I love my country. Yes, I love my country. Yes, Puerto Rico. But guess what? These niggas are fighting tooth and nail every day not to go back. Yeah. They fighting tooth and nail not to go back. They becoming snitches, spies, rats, and everything. Yeah. But they'll sit up and try to talk about the black man like me all day. Because you know why? Because they know intelligence. One thing this is how the white man do when he tries to mess over the militant. You know, he'll create your demise, and what he'll do, he'll put the very same people over to watch over you. That's not even, these niggas don't even know a lot of them never even graduated high school, man. Real talk. He said, yeah, I'm going to give them the jobs, and nigga, you got a college degree from UCLA, nigga, and I'm going to give all these niggas the money. Real talk. Because you're not bowing down to our democracy. Real talk. Because of the fact that you're not bowing down to our democracy and you're not bowing down to our will, I'm going to put illiterate and ignorant people to watch over you. I'm going to put the black woman over you so that she's going to think that she's liberating her womanhood. But what she's really doing is fucking over her own race. She's helping the system fuck over her own race. Because when you fuck over the black man, you fucking over civilization. Because like I said, we are the cradle of civilization. So as long as they can, the white man know, as long as they can get these chicks some GMOs, a job, a little apartment, that little jail cell they live in, that cubicle they live in, that little hoopty they drive, he knows that they're satisfied with that. When he has bigger ulterior motives and more evil plans that they can never imagine. But by the time they realize it, the guns are going to be to their heads. And there's going to be no more give me this, because they're going to be like, nah, we ain't giving you nothing. As a matter of fact, we tired of hearing you crying about this nigga over here. Yo, why he got some money in his account? I thought you said he wasn't getting nothing. I didn't give him nothing. But guess what? He made sacrifices. That nigga slept on park benches and slept in parks and saved his money. What you do? You ran to the store and bought big screen TVs and all type of shit. And with your money. You gave your money right back to us. So don't cry about that nigga. Just make sure you have my money on the first. My rent, my car note, my insurance money, and all of that. You can say what you want about that nigga. But guess what? You're the one who's my slave. Yeah, you niggas are the ones who's my slaves. So I say that to say this, man. Are you really educating your child, man? Yeah. Are you really educating your child? Because I know that you niggas are happy to be my slave, but be their slaves. But guess what? Every time you die off in that state, you pass that very state down to your next generation. And if you ain't educating your children with real educators like, basically Dr. Naeem Akbar, Dr. Van Sertima, Dr. Mashake Anadiab, Dr. Umar Johnson, and the rest of these great educators, then guess what? You have failed your children miserably. I see niggas walking around all the time, man, thinking that chicks puffing out their chest like they really taking care of it. And I'm looking in their children's face and their children look very unhappy. And I know for a fact, your children ain't happy. Because most of these black children are helping the system cheat their children out of a father. A lot of these niggas you see walking around with children ain't even their children, man. Real talk. I give a shout out to them niggas too, because it takes a big man to take care of somebody else's kids. I'm not knocking them niggas for anything. But a lot of these niggas you see walking around with these kids out here, these ain't their kids, man. These black chicks out here is helping the system get rid of their fathers, man. Because like I said, this is how they think they liberate their womanhood. This is the only way the white man is going to let them liberate their womanhood, is by being the breadwinner over the man. So that they giving them all the education so that they can look at the black man as the undesirable, so that they can always go outside of their race. If you notice in this day and time, you're starting to see a lot of black women with white men and different cultures of men. And a lot of black men with different cultures of women. Because black people don't know how to treat each other no more. Real talk. They might stick out their chest and try to put on a facade for me in public, but I already know that's the feds sending these niggas on Illuminati puppet shows. One thing I do, I keep my ears to the streets. I go to sites like World Star Hip Hop, and I'm looking at the black youth every day killing each other. From little children to adults, just killing. They make videos of it and everything, killing each other, going crazy on each other. Yeah. So you think I don't know what's going on with the black youth? You got to be crazy. But that's just a little food for thought. So that people could try to wake up around him. That's all I can try to do is bring about awareness, man. And with that being said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. You have watched another episode of Mental Telepathy's Arena. And I am your host and lyrical genius, Black Titanium. And remember one thing if you can't remember two. Never fear the one who can lead you to the hellfire, but fear the one who can put you in it and leave you there. Peace. I'm out.